Today is a very sad announcement. Intent Gym is officially closing for the final time. Long-time followers will remember all the things we got up to in here over the years, the different revisions of the gym, the different machines, the cool stuff Ryan has done. But the decision has been made to close the gym, and a lorry comes in a few days to start taking things.
What if I told you America's gyms are disappearing, and it's not because people stopped caring about fitness? The real reason might surprise you. Across the United States, gyms are closing their doors one after another. But why is this happening? Let's uncover the truth. Thousands of people are losing their favorite workout spots. Is the fitness industry collapsing, or is something bigger going on? Imagine showing up to your local gym only to find it permanently closed. That's becoming a reality across America. The fitness industry is changing faster than ever. Gyms are shutting down across America, and the reasons go far beyond rising costs. In this video, we'll explore why gyms are shutting down across America, what's driving this trend, and what it means for gym members, business owners, and the future of fitness.
Your girl got an email last night while I was taking a nice, relaxing Epsom salt bath that my current gym has closed. Yeah, that yesterday was the last day they were open. No notice, no warning, just an email saying, hi, tomorrow we will be permanently closed. Corey and I have like 10 to 15 days left down here in Florida. What do you mean my gym is closed? So we've got to find a new gym.
It's the last day I'll ever be at my gym. It's closing permanently. What is this? Take it away. Really, scheduled when? I am genuinely very upset about this because it's really my third space, and I'm sure it is for a lot of people here. On my last day, I'm going to say bye to all my favorite equipment. I would say people, but I don't think they're here. It's pretty empty.
So I just got very sad news that my boxing gym is closing down. This place I have been for 2 years now. Really pushed me, really helped me to get to where I am today. If it wasn't for that place, I probably would not be as successful as I am on this journey. This place is very close to where I am, so it's like really nice location. I built a community there, lots of friends. I love the instructors, the staff, the other members. It's really devastating, to be honest. So one good thing is that there's other places around. I just have to drive to them a little bit further. LA traffic is amazing. So that's going to be a struggle, but there are other options for me. I'm just going to really miss it because it's very close to where I am. I made the friends that I made, and it's just, I've been here for 2 years, and it was like a pivotal place for me to be on this journey. So this is my last week boxing at this location with these people. So let's make it count. I wasn't going to go today. Today is technically not normally my day anymore. Mondays aren't. It's now Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but we're going to go every day this week because might as well soak it all in, use up my membership as much as possible. So let's go. Let's drink some water and let's go.
Come with me as I go to my gym for the very last time. I never thought that I would say that, but unfortunately today my gym is closing. 2 years from next week, I joined F45 in my local area, and I did not realize how much it would change my life. I dropped 50 pounds, I met incredible people, and I found out how strong I really was. Not to mention, I did my very first high rocks, and next week I'm doing my second. This gym means so much to me and so much to so many other people, and after today, a lot of us are going our own way. Thankfully, I will be joining another F45 just farther from my location. And some of us are coming and some are leaving. I don't think it's talked enough about how these people, you might not hang out outside of the gym, but when you're together, you know everything about each other. I've just been seeing some of these people for 2 years, and after today, I'm never going to see them again. So that really sucks, but I'm really excited to go out with a bang. There's about 40 plus of us that are going to be in here. We're all wearing black. And I'm going to have fun for one more time. So thanks for everybody for following my journey. The videos might look a little different, but it is what it is. Change is inevitable, and we're just going to go with the flow.
Okay, while I'm in the office doing some closing stuff, I thought I would give my followers a brief overview of how I ended up here and why my business is closing. I've had a few people comment and ask. I opened this gym 5 years ago. I started as a personal trainer at another gym, mainly only training women, doing classes. We kind of outgrew the space. The environment just wasn't right. and I moved out on my own. The purpose of opening a women's only gym was simply because there are so many women who just are not comfortable in a co-ed environment. Myself, I'm a survivor of domestic violence and sexual assault, and I understand that vulnerability and that feeling, and there were women that were not going to succeed in that environment. So that was the goal with opening as a women's only gym. I understand that cuts my clientele in half. I get it. I'm not upset about that. What was more important to me was offering a safe place for women to better themselves. So, opened up, we did phenomenal year one. Like, my accountant, I can't even describe to you. She said, keep doing what you're doing. I've never seen a business make this much first year profit. It was great. And then a year and a half in, COVID shutdown happened, and we were shut down for an entire quarter because I live in Illinois. I ended up having to take out quite a bit of COVID relief money, and unfortunately for me, not everything was forgiven. Only a third of what I was able to take out was forgiven. So fast forward maybe 2.5 years, we're rebuilding, we're working, we get our membership back up to what it was almost, not quite, but almost what it was before COVID, and then inflation skyrockets. And our goods, utilities, everything tripled in price, like astronomical. And so we started to have to make cuts. People started canceling their memberships because they couldn't afford gas or groceries, let alone the gym. And women are typically the first to cut costs when times get hard. So then about 6 months after inflation skyrocketed, we had the Walmart of gyms come into our small rural town. They only charge $10 a month. I'm not going to say who it is. And we just can't compete with that price point. I wouldn't even make rent if that was what I charged. So we completely got undercut by a corporation. We got smashed by inflation after just recovering from COVID. And it's just not, it's not profitable anymore. I would have to go into so much more debt, more than I already have to save it. And I just can't do that. So that's how we ended up here. The gym is going to be closing June 30th. I'm in process of selling all of the equipment. I'm going to take some of it home with me, so I have a sick home gym because I deserve to have something after 5 years of putting in all this work. But yeah, that's how we got here. I've already cried enough, so that's why I'm not getting emotional or anything. But that is the story of why my gym's closing. So...
What if my gym was closed on Christmas? So was mine, and I went to a gym 35 minutes away, the only one that was open, to get a day pass. How many of you guys who skipped the gym because it was closed on Christmas actually looked around in gyms in your area to see which one would be open? Even not in your area. I would have driven a fucking hour and a half away if it meant that I could still fucking train today. And that's the difference. You make excuse. My gym was closed, so I went got day pass at gym open. It's fucking not difficult. If you had a training day today and you missed it and didn't even look for other alternative gyms, just know you don't want it as bad as you fucking think. Let's get jacked.
All right, this coronavirus thing hasn't been that big of a deal for me. I've been making jokes about it, but now they're closing down my fucking gym. How the hell am I gonna work out? That's the only thing I fucking care about. You can take away my rights, but you cannot take away my gym. How the fuck am I gonna work out? What am I gonna do for the next month? I'm gonna lose all my goddamn progress. This is fucking bullshit. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life anymore. What am I gonna sit at home like a fucking potato? Oh my god.
Here's my biggest controversial gym opinion that might piss some people off, but it needs to be said. I've kind of seen it all over TikTok, and I really wanted to take the time to talk about it, so let's just jump right in. I have seen way too many videos on this app of women taking a video of themselves in the gym and calling out a man for simply looking in their direction. So I'm gonna be the first one to say it, but not every man that stares at you is a creep. Don't get me wrong, there are some creepy people at the gym sometimes, but just because somebody is looking at you does not mean that they are checking you out, trying to flirt with you, or trying to pick you up, whatever. Sometimes these men are just using their eyeballs. Like, if somebody is staring at you during a set, they could be admiring your form, they could be admiring your outfit, who knows what. And if you have a big booty, you are probably going to be looked at. I know sure as hell when I'm at the gym, if a girl has a fat ass, I'm looking in that direction. It's hard not to. Like, if your RDL form is absolutely off the rocker smoking, I'm going to stare at you because that's hot. But I just really think it's time that men and women in the gym start working together and not against each other.
I just had the worst experience ever at the gym, at Gold's Gym, and I think this is probably happening at gyms across America. We're like trans women are going into the women's locker room and not really caring about how women feel about it. And it's really hurtful, yo. Like, how you gonna say you want to be a woman or that you are a woman, but you don't give a fuck how women feel? Today I was naked in the locker room. I turned around and there's a man there in boy clothes, lip gloss, standing there looking at me. I'm butt naked. So the first thing I think is maybe there's a worker in here. Maybe I missed a sign. I say the word sir to say, sir, what are you doing in here? He goes, don't fucking talk to me. I'm a woman. I have a right to be in here. Immediately, I'm fucking pissed because I'm butt naked. I feel violated. I feel like weird. Like, I don't want to deal with this, right? So the girls are walking in and they're seeing the commotion and they actually chime in and say, yo, I don't know why he's in here. He's not supposed to be in here. And then I talk to the people that work at Gold's Gym and they don't really have anything to do. They just like, oh, we can file a report about it, incident report. What the fuck is going on? Like, listen, how can you say you're a woman or you want to be a woman and you don't care how women feel? That's nothing more manly than not giving a fuck about how women feel, I'd like to think. And I get it, like, everybody has their own things, and I don't explain, I don't want to say that I know everything about gay rights or trans rights. I'm a lesbian. I've been a lesbian my whole life. I treat people how I want to be treated regardless of whatever their sexual orientation is or whatever they decide. So I'm not transphobic and I'm not homophobic. I'm not straightphobic. I'm not racist. None of these things. I just believe in treating people how I want to be treated. Why do you guys think it's okay for men to be in the women's restroom? And like, when is the cutoff point? Is it like, oh, you cut off your penis, you can come in here? Why aren't women making the laws? And if you really want to fucking be safe and feel good, why don't we just make trans restrooms? Because it ain't right. The way I feel right now. And don't come into my comments about he gay, he ain't looking at you. I don't give a fuck, bro. It's about a feeling, yo. Like, if you never been a little girl who been touched or been through some shit, you won't understand that feeling. And you've never been a little girl.
So the gym's just closed again. Are you dumb? Are you fucking kidding me? You're gonna close the gyms at the very beginning of the year when all these people got their gym memberships. All these people were motivated to fucking kill it for 2022. You're gonna just close. And then what, you're just gonna tell me to take the booster shot? Take the booster. Take the booster. You told me to take the fucking vaccine. And I thought I'd be fucking working out right now. I took the vaccine for you, not for me. I didn't want to fucking take it. I just took it so I could live my goddamn fucking life. Now you're telling me to take the booster shot and then what? What about if Domatron variant shows up? What, you're gonna tell me to take something else? Is that how it's gonna work? Get the fuck out of my face. I'm done.
So what do you think, are traditional gyms slowly becoming an thing of the past, or are they simply evolving to meet the need of a new generation? More people than ever are choosing home workout fitness app and outdoor training and smaller fitness studio, while many large gyms are struggling with the rising costing, changing and customer habits and increasing competition. But history has shown that industry can adapt and survive when the events change. The fitness world may look very different in the year ahead, but a thing is a catching. People will always care about staying healthy and active. The question in where and how they choose to do it. Now we want the hair for your have a notice gym closing in your city. Do you have still go to a gym and have it switch to workout at a home? What do you think is the biggest reason behind this trend? Raising membership fees, changing lifestyle, an online fitness program, or something completely different? Share your thoughts in the comment, because your opening could be featured in one of the upcoming video. If you found this video and information, please support the channel by liking this video and subscription and turn on notification. We bring your story that explain the biggest business trends, social changes and important events happening across America. Thank you for watching and well, see you in the next video. And guys, you are very so lucky, and you are not very bad news in already gym are closed. No industry area, no and fucking area, no nothing to edge me. You call everything, you not discuss too much me. How many more are the because you are opening and feature in the upcoming video fitness program in supply complete this year and defensive unit and know nothing